open tonight with a bout in the lightweight division. Paris Boyd versus Ruben Arroyo. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
Okay, pretty big differences here, Sean. Boyd with a 5-inch height advantage as well as that 5-inch reach advantage. He wants to stay long, control the range, make Ruben Arroyo pay for trying to get in close to land those power shots.
Ruben Arroyo told us, my only real concern with my opponent Paris Boyd is his reach. Arroyo was emphatic in telling us I cannot allow Boyd to control from the outside. Round number one, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds for the lightweight division, and immediately to the canvas goes Ruben Arroyo. He's in the black trunks, white trunks for Paris Boyd.
First punch landed for Boyd, got the knockdown. He said he had power in both hands. He's out to prove it tonight.
Right back to it from referee Brian Miner. Right back to it from Paris Boyd, knockdown number 2.
He told us in his MMA career, a lot of people try to take him down, and this is why. He's too powerful. Arroyo's hurt. They got to be careful with this fight. Yes!
This fight is over. Welcome to BKFC, Paris Boyd.
And that was a debut. Just what he said he was going to do, get in and land hard punches, prove exactly what a knockout artist he was. And man, did he ever show out. Crisp, clean, powerful.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 31 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by TKO, P-Dot, the knockout artist, Paris Boyd.
In the Cruiserweight division, Junior Hicks versus Aubrey Mendonca. The numbers presented by Amnesia Vodka.
And you can see, Sean, another big discrepancy. Hicks, 6'3", to Mendonca's 5'7", and as well as a significant reach advantage, like 73, pretty big, 68, not that much. It's all about range and reach in this fight. Let's see who's able to control it.
And our referee in charge of the action, Blake Grice.
Aubrey Mendonca told us, I believe that Junior Hicks will be tentative. I believe he will be hesitant to throw first. Therefore, Mendonca said it's imperative I throw first. First off from scratch with the jab is Junior Hicks. He's in the white trunks, but now forward heavy pressure. There's the takedown in the right hand from Aubrey Mendonca.
Hicks looks a little hurt already.
Big right hand, that's a clean knockdown from Mendonca. You see him in the dark trunks.
And Sean, the guy with the tattoo, Mama's boy on his chest, I don't think he's getting up.
The count of 10, and just like that, a lightning strike win for Aubrey Mendonca in his BKFC debut.
And Sean, I saw him from the tryouts. I recommended him. I saw he was going to be good at getting in, getting out, ducking under these punches, and boy, did he deliver. He came in and landed some thunderous shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end at 22 seconds with our referee in charge of the action, Blake Grice, reaching the count of 10 for your winner by KO, Aubrey Merciless Mendonca.
To the welterweight division we go. Our tale of the tape is presented by Alp Nicotine Pouches for Paul Schiller versus Casey Moses.
Okay, Sean, this one almost identical. Both guys 5'11", fist size exactly the same, only 1 inch reach difference, nothing different from the tail of the tape here.
Casey Moses told us, I will throw overhand lefts and I will throw overhand rights. Round number 1. White trunks for Paul Schiller, black trunks for Casey Moses. Big right hand on the left hand on the inside from Moses. Right back is Schiller, and that's ruled as a knockdown by Andrew Glenn. It was the short left hand getting through from Paul Schiller.
And Schiller just coming with aggressiveness, not even caring what his opponent's doing, is coming with straightforward pressure. Oh!
On the left hand. Big shots to the inside. There's the right hand getting through from Schiller. Counter left hand from Moses. Moses on the right hand.
Schiller just eating these shots, not even caring.
Right hand again from Moses. Moses off the canvas, unloading with huge right shots, and Schiller walking through those punches. Another right hand from Casey Moses.
Schiller better start caring about these shots. He can't just keep coming forward. Or maybe he can, we'll see.
Half-tie plum nearly snatched by Casey Moses. Again, we are scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Right hand on the counter. Big right hand, and we are knocked down a piece, and we are done. The Moses.
Off the canvas to win, my favorite. That was a knockout. Wow.
Well done for Casey Moses off the canvas to record his first win at BKFC. Our crafted replay presented by Forged Irish Stout.
And coming forward, there's that aggressive style. It was that, and that wasn't even the knockout that got him. That's what knocked him back. Ooh. It was that second overhand right. You know, Moses talked about throwing overhand rights and left, and that's what it did. That overhand right, right on the button. That's one of the most powerful punches you can land. That overhand right, and look at it, Moses shooting him down. Bye-bye, kakak.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 57 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by KO, Casey the Lawless Moses.
The numbers presented by Rasha for this bout at 185 pounds. Eric Westbury versus Oleg Magkeev.
Fairly similar for this one. Magkeev does have a slight 3-inch height advantage, but only a 1-inch reach advantage, which kind of negates the height advantage in my opinion.
Oleg Magkeev told us, hard right hooks, active combinations, and I have to always, quote, keep a cool head. Brian Miner bringing both fighters up to scratch, sporting touch of hands. The bell, round number 1. Fast start off from scratch for the Russian now based in Indiana, Oleg Magkeev. Blue trunks for the American from Washington, D.C., Eric Westbury. And ruled a knockdown. You see the mandatory 8 now, given to Westbury by Brian Miner. Magkeev to the mid-range. You see the in and out movement off the jab. There's a short right hand, another right hand. Counter right, then the left hand. Westbury continuing to throw.
These guys are coming to fight. They're trying to get the knockout of the night. They're winging punches. So.
Heavy underhook turn from Magkeev on the reset. Magkeev stepping into the gap as Westbury pulled back the right hand. And that is ruled as a slip by Brian Miner.
That should be a lateral drop, Sean. That wasn't a slip.
That is a hard warning and referee speak.
But that was
Miner calling time.
That was a message sent by the Russian. I'm stronger than you. I'm going to hurt you.
On the left hand, there's the underhook to the canvas goes Westbury. Ruled a slip by Brian Miner again. Not as much torque on that underhook throw that time from Magkeev. 55 seconds remaining round 1, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division.
These guys are going for knockouts, Sean. I love it.
Left to the body from Magkeev. Against the ropes to the canvas and knockdown number 2.
6. Westbury is hurt. You might want to get on his bike, move around, try and make it to the second round. If he gets hit another time, he might be done.
Westbury on his back foot, Magkeev on his front foot. Now 25 seconds remaining round 1. Left hand from Oleg Magkeev. Defensive clinch initiated from Eric Westbury.
Westbury is doing a good job of when he gets clipped, he grabs his opponent and doesn't let him get knocked out.
From the mid-range, swing and a miss from Westbury. Big left hand through from Magkeev. Again, a slip is ruled by Brian Miner.
Westbury's been on the canvas probably 6 times. He's doing a good job of continuing to fight. This is an exhausting round.
Closing seconds, round number 1. 2 knockdowns recorded by Oleg Magkeev here in round number 1. Next stop, round 2.
Very tough round for Westbury.
Clearance from Dr. Mutsi.
This is if Westbury can land that overhand right, that right hook.
Round 2.
He's just waiting.
Big left hand, another left hand. Long straight punches into the canvas goes Eric Westbury, and that is ruled as a slip by Miner. This fight is over, and the victory for Oleg Magkeev.
And that might have been ruled a slip, but he was hit early, and that's what caused the damage.
Referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 13 seconds, round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Oleg Magkeev.
In the light heavyweight division, Terrell Johnson versus David Sanchez. Our tale of the tape is presented by Ball Boys.
Very similar in most aspects. 5'11" to 6 foot, inch reach advantage for Sanchez. Looks like Johnson might have missed weight by a few pounds. Let's see if that can be the difference. Maybe not having a great training camp. I'm not sure.
Round number 1. Red trunks for Terrell Johnson. Black trunks for David Sanchez. Immediately to the inside comes Terrell Johnson.
And I think that's smart for Johnson, trying to take that reach.
Good refereeing from Blake Grice, immediately taking control.
He does a great job of doing that. These two guys are not going to let this fight get out of control.
Back to the inside, back to the half-time club. Now the left hand for Johnson. Left hand right back for David Sanchez. Underhook now dug in and held by Terrell Johnson.
And I like what Johnson's doing, putting his head in his opponent's chest and throwing overhands.
Right back to it from Blake Grice. Overhand right on the entry from Terrell Johnson. 80 seconds remaining, round number 1. You're at 185 pounds, and this is a fast pace for these 285ers.
And Johnson with more of a MMA background. Let's see if that inside pressure pushes the opponent around, tying him, if that can wear his opponent down.
You see the playfulness from David Sanchez.
This is more of a style that an MMA guy would like. Inside, grinding, pushing, that tends to wear these boxers down.
Sanchez to Prince Nassim Hamed. His diversionary backhand, now throwing that naked 2 left hand. Right hand off the mark on the overhand from Johnson. Big swings to the inside. Controlling the head, there's the face wash right back from Terrell Johnson. Right back to work goes the outstanding Blake Grice.
Watch your fingers at his face on the break.
You heard Grice telling Johnson, watch fingers to the face of your opponent, Sanchez. Right hand, there's a step-in right hand from Sanchez. Sanchez now snatching the half-tie plum. Half-tie plum right back from Terrell Johnson. 20 seconds remaining, round 1.
Good body shots by Sanchez.
Soft warning that time to Sanchez. From Blake Grice telling him, watch the fingers to the eyes of Terrell Johnson. Johnson on the entry on the underhook. Short right hand from Johnson, driving pressure. Overhook from Sanchez just before the bell, then end. Sanchez told us he wanted a brawl. That was most definitely a brawl. As Terrell Johnson was fully willing in round number 1. To round number 2 we go. Johnson starting the second round, moving backwards off from scratch. Sanchez in the mid-range.
Trying to wait for the right time to explode on that right hand.
There's the right hand. There's the left hand right back from Sanchez. More measured pace here in round 2 than we saw in all of round 1.
Once again, once they got a little tired, the pace slows.
Southpaw Sanchez on the straight 2, ortho of Terrell Johnson. Left hand to the inside from David Sanchez. Driving pressure chest to chest from Terrell Johnson. Sanchez with his back against the corner cushion. Separation from Blake Grice.
I feel like Johnson ate something he didn't like in that exchange.
Left hand counter right hand from Johnson.
Johnson ducking that head. If Sanchez can throw the uppercut, it's going to be a big problem.
Left hand, right hand. There's the left hand getting through. Counter right hand. Big left hands now from David Sanchez. Sanchez to the body on the left hand. On the turn, 60 seconds remaining, round 2.
Johnson has to keep moving. He can't just stand there. He's going to get knocked down.
Big shots to the knockdown. And here comes the mandatory 8 given to Terrell Johnson by Blake Grice.
He's not getting up, Sean.
From 8 to 10 to victory for David Sanchez. He's now 2-0 in BKFC.
And Sean, I thought that style, that MMA style would favor Johnson, but it wore him out, it looked like.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end with our referee in charge of the action, Blake Grice, reaching the count of 10 at 1 minute 19 seconds, round number 2. For your winner by TKO and still undefeated, David the Sandman Sanchez.
Featherweights for you now. Our tale of the tape is presented by Alp Nicotine Pouches for Mike Hernandez versus Antonio Castillo Jr.
And Castillo Jr. with a slight 2-inch height advantage, a few inch reach advantage. He wants to utilize that. He knows Hernandez has to get inside to do that damage. Castillo has to utilize good boxing and keep moving.
Mike Hernandez told us, I know that Antonio Castillo Jr. has legitimate power in both hands, but then he keeps his hands low after throwing. That's where I will take advantage. American flag trunks for Mike Hernandez as he comes forward.
Oh, good right
American
hand.
flag and Mexican flag tricolor colored trunks for Antonio Castillo Jr. Left hand, right hand. Right hand on the inside. You see the level change. Deep crouch for Mike Hernandez.
Castillo talking about that jab. He has to utilize it in this fight.
Step in, 1-2, then a short check left hook from Hernandez. Right hand from Castillo. And out. Castillo now from the mid-range on the heavy foot feint.
This is where Castillo wants to be, in the mid-range. It's so
Big
slow.
left hook, stepping forward from Hernandez. Hernandez to the inside on the underhook, chest to chest. Overhook now defensively from Castillo, gets the separation from Andrew Glenn. 70 seconds remaining, round one.
Utilizing that jab, Castillo talked about it. It's been difficult the way that Hernandez backs away. He's got to start throwing him more. He can't let Hernandez dictate when and where this fight happens.
And from Hernandez, now circling out. Castillo keeping a very bladed stance. Step in, left hook again. Twice now that's been effective for Mike Hernandez here in round number one.
And that's a problem because you can't let him dictate where the fight happens. You've got to control the range.
To the inside again, heavy clinch, the overhook held by Hernandez. Separation from Andrew Glenn. 30 seconds remaining in the opening round. Fast pace here in the featherweight division. Two pedigreed pro MMA fighters, both making their respective BKFC debuts. Long jab from Castillo, jab right back from Hernandez.
Hernandez doing a great job of exploding in on these punches.
Hernandez just exploded in on the rear right uppercut.
I like how Castillo keeps his back right to the center.
Castillo has cut his forehead that was acknowledged on the point by Hernandez, the right hand, and that ends round number one. Round two underway. There's the check left hook from Hernandez. Big right hand and a right hand right back after Castillo landed. Huge swings again, now to the pocket. Left hand from Hernandez. Swarming shots now from Mike Hernandez. Castillo trying to find his footing, but taking that right hand. Right hand getting through again from Hernandez. There's the smart overhook from Castillo.
These guys are going at it. I love it.
Castillo taking big punches, walking through them. You see the smear of blood on his forehead as that cut was open latter stages round one. Blood across the back of Hernandez, but it is the blood of Castillo. Overhead right not there for Antonio Castillo Jr.
Hernandez seems to be in phenomenal shape. He's throwing lots of punches, lots of energy, but doesn't seem to be tired yet.
See the feint? That was a 2-1 entry from Hernandez. That was slick and effective.
Castillo landing these overhand rights, but there's not enough power on it to do any damage so far to Hernandez.
Hook jab not there from Castillo. 60 seconds remaining, round number two. Deeper swelling under the left eye of Mike Hernandez. Big right hand and to the canvas goes Antonio Castillo Jr.
Oh, he's saying he can't say it. That's it.
This fight is over, and victory in his BKFC debut for Mike Hernandez.
Great victory for Hernandez. He looked in great shape. That's a towering pace. If you can keep coming and throwing hard shots the way he did the entire time, that is so tough to deal with.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 15 seconds, round number two. For your winner by TKO, Mike the Hurricane Hernandez.
To the bantamweight division we go. Justin Street versus AJ Craig. The numbers presented by Forged Irish Stout.
And these numbers almost identical. Both guys the same height, 5'6", only a 1-inch reach advantage for Craig. That's nothing. So nobody has the advantage from the tail of the tape. Come.
Round number one, immediately forward off of scratch comes AJ Craig. He's in the black and white trunks, blue and black trunks for Justin Street.
Street does a very good job of blocking, parrying, and firing back.
Switch step for AJ Craig on the reset. Stiff jab from Street. You see the head movement forward into the clinch now for AJ Craig. On the left hand, counter right hand on the exit from Justin Street. That was effective. Craig again with the head movement, looking to come forward. Lowered stance now for Street. Street on the 1-2.
Street just trying to throw straight down the middle. That's how you beat a good fighter, trying to come in with those wild punches. Oh!
Big right hand on the entry from A.J. Craig. See the shuffling of the feet for Street, the overhand left from Craig. Smile on his face, Justin Street waving A.J. Craig forward with 1:10 remaining round number 1.
Throwing those straight punches as the way Craig's coming in, he might want to think about uppercuts.
Switch of stances now for Justin Street. This southpaw. Heavy forward pressure. You see the frame out defensively for Street. Craig to the inside. Right back to it with the call of knuckle left from referee Brian Miner. Right back to it, the right hand for Justin Street. Overhand right, left hand for Craig again on the entry.
Good uppercut also landed by Street. If he can start timing that uppercut, Craig is coming in with the head down.
Right hand to the inside, overhook held by Justin Street. 35 seconds remaining round number 1. Immediately to the center circle, forward pressure, A.J. Craig. Bringing the right hand through. There's the left hand, right hand.
You see the face starting to be bloody. Craig.
Switch step again for A.J. Craig, Chris.
Very difficult to get a read the way he's fighting.
Left hand getting through. Final seconds, round number 1. Two very talented bantamweights, Justin Street versus A.J. Craig. We go to round 2. Justin Street dedicating this fight to the memory of the late Alex Bello Ortiz. Round number 2. A tight striking guard, the head movement forward to start the second round for A.J. Craig. Street on this stiff jab from Ortho.
Just odd angles. Craig comes in with, hard to deal with something. Oh!
Big left hand, and to the canvas goes Justin Street.
Oh, they called that a slip.
Ruled as a slip by Brian Miner. Left hand from A.J. Craig. Overhand left, right hand.
And this awkward style, this in and out explosion from Craig is giving Street some problems so far.
1-2 from Street.
Street just looking to get that timing down pat, and then he feels like he can land his power shots.
Chris, right now this is the quintessential MMA striking of Craig versus boxing striking of Street. These are classic MMA striking entries for A.J. Craig on the overhand.
You can see Street trying to wait. If Craig slows down at all, he's going to start catching and timing him.
And again. Slight swelling on the left eye of Justin Street. There's the right hand. Street now coming forward off the jab. Overhand right again from Craig. That punch has been effective for A.J. Craig.
I mean, this style is exhausting in time. Craig can keep this up. He's going to be hard to beat.
There's that switch step again. It's almost as though one would throw a switch kick, Chris.
And it's funny, every time Street gets hurt, he just smiles, or every time he gets hit, I should say.
There's a big jab from Justin Street. 30 seconds remaining round 2. Naked right hand from Street. Non-stop head movement, upper body movement on the roll under on cue for A.J. Craig. To the inside. Clever turn from Justin Street. Now this separation with 15 seconds remaining in the second round. Relentless pace from these two talented bantamweights. Straight 1-2 again from Street. Jab to the body from Craig. Next up, round 3. I'm just giving the analysis, I'm not giving my opinion.
Oh, good combo by Craig.
Round number 3.
And Street has got to start throwing some uppercuts.
Switch step again from A.J. Craig.
Hard to deal with. That guy was so low. Step out to the side, throw the body punch, but he's so fast. It's Craig. It's hard to get time to do that.
Between rounds 2 and 3, Brian Miner overruled. Again, Nick Meeker from the Wyoming Commission in charge.
Oh.
We're here at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. So retroactively, that was ruled as a knockdown for A.J. Craig. Straight 1-2. Bolo punch now for Justin Street. Street, we do not know if he was informed on his stool by his corner that was changed to a knockdown, but we're seeing more urgency now from Justin Street here in round number 3.
A good uppercut starting to be thrown. That's exactly what he needs to do as Craig comes in. Uppercuts will land.
Smear of blood around the nose of A.J. Craig. Good elusive sidestep from Justin Street. Street again waving the bolo punch. There's the straight jab. Right hand, duck under. 35 seconds remaining, round 3. Craig again looking for the entry. Much better round for Justin Street, but as I say that, Craig landing the right hand and coming forward again. Street against the ring ropes to the center circle on the duck under. Right hand, left hand getting through.
I like every time Street gets hit, he runs right back in the middle.
The roll through to the jab for AJ Craig. Both fighters showing slickness, showing creativity, showing skill. Late here in round number 3, good left hand lands from AJ Craig. Craig to the body on the jab. We move to round 4.
That was an amazing round. I cannot believe how many hard punches were landed by both fighters.
Round number 4. Switch step there for Justin Street off of the jab to throw the right hand. Back to the jab for Street. Again, go back to round number 2. Street to the canvas. His hand hit. He landed on the bottom rope. Not ruled in that round as a knockdown by referee Brian Miner. But then between rounds 2 and 3, retroactively ruled as a knockdown. Which, Chris, if we go the distance, it might mean everything, it might mean nothing. 125 remaining, round 4. Jab to the body for Street, now the right hand.
I like the jab to the body. Should set up good right hands.
Lowering the stance, Justin Street on the jab. Roll through again for AJ Craig.
Craig's starting to look a little tired, but he's still moving well.
Street starting to find his 1-2 effectively.
Oh.
Hard right to the body for Street.
I love the body shot. Slow that guy down. Dig to the body.
Craig on his back foot. Roll through, but defensively for AJ Craig. Forward pressure for Justin Street. Mid-range from the center circle. Rear right uppercut. That was slick.
Oh, you can
Left
see
to the body.
Street really starting to take over this fight. Oh, those are powerful shots.
Left hand right back for AJ Craig. This is playing out right now as a big round number 4 for Justin Street. 20 seconds remaining in the 4th round.
Just stalking his prey. Waiting for the right time, getting just out of range. Every time he throws a feint, Craig's starting to cover up. That opens the body.
10-second clack acknowledged by referee Brian Miner. More stalking pressure for Justin Street. Right hand to the body. We move to the 5th and final round. The clearance from Dr. Bohm. Now Chris, retroactively for the 2nd time, back to no knockdown in round 2.
What?
So officially no knockdowns in this fight. 5th and final round, Justin Street versus AJ Craig.
I've really not seen too much of that, Sean. Change it and change it back.
Right to the body for Justin Street. Entry on the uppercut and the right hand. That was slick.
That might all be for naught. If Streets keeps landing punches the way he is, it might be hard for Craig to make it out of this round.
Big 1-2 partially blocked. But again, you see the forward pressure for Justin Street with 125 remaining, 5th and final round. Knockdown or not, that came in round 2. Since round 3, we have seen a real sense of urgency from Justin Street.
This is everything you want to see in a fight. Both guys put their hands up and yell at the other one.
Bring on the left hand. Right hand, there's a check left hook, lands effectively from Street to the body. Craig back to the inside, misses with the left hand. 55 seconds remaining in this fight.
Like I say, either one of these guys going to the body at this point, that could be the end of the fight. Oh,
left hand from Craig. Street walking through it.
I think these guys already have fight of the night. No need watching any of the fight.
1-1-2 for Street. Good defense from Craig. High tight striking guard. 1-2 again into the guard of AJ Craig. Mouthpiece out. Mouthpiece right back in. Good refereeing from Brian Miner. Stretch drive now. What thus far has been an outstanding bantamweight fight. Jab from Street after the jab from Craig. Overhand right from Craig, not there. Craig on the big exhale, coming forward, Justin Street. Street on the jab again. Right hand, left hand, to the inside comes AJ Craig. Ferocious See the flurry. Left hand to the body from Craig to the belt. And the end of an outstanding fight.
After completing a hard-fought 5 rounds, our judges at ringside scored the fight 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45 to the winner by unanimous decision. Justin the Nightmare Street!
Cruiserweights for you now. The numbers presented by Rasha for Eric Lozano versus Tyler Sijohn.
Another one, Sean. Virtually no difference in the tail of the tape. 5'10" to 5'9", 1 inch reach difference, same fist size. Should be a pretty interesting fight.
And our referee in charge of the action, Blake Grice.
Tyler Sijohn told us, I believe that Eric Lozano thinks that I will swing wildly at his head. Instead, I will be tight and technical, flowing off of the jab. Round number 1. Black and gold trunks for Eric Lozano, multicolored trunks for Tyler Sijohn. Big right hand from Lozano.
One thing
did not take the full force of that punch.
One thing Lozano believes in is his power.
Stiff jab from Lozano. Step in right hand, not there for Sijohn.
Sijohn feels like coming down from heavyweight. He's not worried about Lozano's power.
To the inside comes Tyler Sijohn. Clever on the turn from the half-tie plunge from Eric Lozano. Lozano on this stiff jab. Lozano now to the pocket, now to the clinch. Counter right hand from Sijohn with his back against the ropes. And to the canvas on the right hand goes Tyler Sijohn.
Face planted. See how he does. Looks like he was hurt there for a second.
Up at 7 is Tyler Sijohn.
You go down and your hands don't stop the fall. That's not a good sign.
On the left hand, there's a short left hand now getting through from Lozano. Lozano, heavy pressure to the inside, trying to find the half-tie plum. Half-tie plum instead from Tyler Sijohn, but doing so defensively. Right hand on the turn from Lozano. Quick restart from Blake Grice.
Sean, this is a fast pace, especially for the big fellas.
From the center circle. Sijohn off the canvas, trying to reset, throwing the naked 2 overhand right from Lozano. Big shot, left hand, knockdown number 2.
Sijohn hopping right back up.
Quick assessment from Blake Grice, right back to it. 20 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this cruiserweight fight. Jab from Lozano. No rush, no recklessness from Eric Lozano. Twice dropping Tyler Sijohn here in round number 1. Big exhale from Sijohn. Right hand entry, the duck under. That ends round number 1.
Huge round for Lozano, 2 knockdowns. Sijohn's got to recover.
Round 2. Exploding off from scratch to start the second round. Tyler Sijohn now resetting on the outside. There's the switch to southpaw for Sijohn. Lozano staying in orthodox.
I like if he's southpaw versus right side. Right hand Lozano needs to land.
Lozano landing the right hand, now a right to the body. Heavy overhook from Sijohn gets the separation from Blake Grice. 35 remaining, round number 2. Lozano on the hook jab. You see Lozano now at southpaw. Sijohn back to ortho. To the reaching for Lozano, the duck under, big swing and a miss from Sijohn. Lozano on this step in right hand, big right uppercut from Sijohn. Left hand, right hand, and that's ruled a slip by Blake Grice.
Just a missed punch, threw himself off balance.
To the body on the level change, Eric Lozano. Sijohn on the downward 2.
Lozano's starting to look very tight. Look at the hands at the waist. Both guys get the hand at the waist.
Sijohn, after he threw the downward 2 from ortho, switching back to southpaw. He told us he would switch stances. He's continuing to do so. Lozano, big left hand. Overhand right from Sijohn. Heavy pressure to the inside for Lozano. Back to it on the restart from Blake Grice.
Let's go.
Sporting touch of hands, 25 seconds remaining in the second round. Up jab from Sijohn, right hand from Lozano, and that is a clean knockdown.
Good right hand. Lozano saw open, he threw it. Once again, he has the power. If he can land those clean punches, it's gonna do damage.
Very late here in round number 2. The third knockdown of this fight recorded by Lozano. Next up, round 3.
Be like being down 3 knockdowns at this point. Just wearing his opponent down, something he might need to focus on, try and get to stop it.
Round 3, Lozano twice dropping Sijohn in round number 1. And once dropping him in round 2, and now nearly a knockdown. Hitting the 2 bottom ropes, Sijohn, but keeping his feet, keeping his balance to his credit.
I thought that was going to be a knockdown for sure.
Big left hand, right uppercut. Against the ring ropes goes Sijohn. Overhand right off the mark from Lozano, but Lozano undarted to the inside.
Lozano doing a lot of head hunting. I like to see him go to the body. Talks about it in the interview.
Lozano feeling he's in full control, looking to finish here in round 3. More big entry shots. Suddenly Lozano can see the finish line, trying to reach it. On the right hand, left hand, Lozano playing all offense, Sijohn playing all defense. Right uppercut again, the end could be near. Closer look from Blake Grice, and to the canvas goes Sijohn. The 4th knockdown of this fight recorded by Lozano.
Just continues to the Energizer Bunny.
Full credit to Sijohn off the canvas, emphatically telling Blake Grice that he wants to continue. Back to southpaw on the flick jab for Sijohn. Relentless pressure, knockdown number 5.
Didn't look like it was much power on that, just knocking him off balance. I'm not sure they're going to let this go.
On back 9 is Sijohn. See the full assessment from Blake Grice.
I don't know who needed that 8 seconds more, Lozano or Sijohn.
15 seconds remaining, round 3. Right uppercut again for Lozano.
Trying to land that uppercut because Sijohn ducking the head.
Sijohn showing his character. Lozano showing his class. We are through 3 rounds.
Does he think the fight's over?
Round 4, sporting touch of hands. Sijohn thrilled to be continuing in this fight. Measured start to round number 4 for Lozano. No doubt feeling that he is in full control. But no one has won anything yet. Mouthpiece out.
See, once again, every chance he gets a break, Lozano's trying to put his hands on his knees. Take a break.
Lozano was not fast to grab his mouthpiece, but now fast to land those 2 left hands, and mouthpiece out again for Lozano.
He's got to be careful. They're gonna give him, take a point away if they don't watch out. Even though I think points don't really matter at this point.
You're gonna miss with the entry left hand for Lozano. As a professional combat sports athlete, you have to be in control of your own equipment, and most definitely includes your mouthpiece. Overhand right entry, counter right hand from Sijohn, but against the ropes. Heavy to the inside again, Lozano. Lozano from the mid-range jab to the body. 55 seconds remaining, round 4. Left hook, right hand. Right uppercut lands. Sijohn still throwing with his back against the ropes.
It was that duck down overhand right that landed for Sijohn, but I just don't know if he has enough power to hurt Lozano. Lozano, look at his face. Doesn't even look like he's been in a fight so far.
Front step from Sijohn. Lozano left hook to the body. Lozano is cut bridge of his nose. Closing stages, round number 4. Better round for Sijohn, but still, Lozano feeling he is in full control of this fight. Into the 5th and final round we go.
Once again, I feel like the problem at this point for Sijohn, he's hanging in there. He's got Lozano tired.
Slight delay. Sijohn getting his mouthpiece. Now both fighters brought up to scratch by Blake Grice. 5th and final round underway.
And let's see if Lozano wants to get the knockout, if he wants to try finish the night if he's just happy. He's saying, I'm up big. I just got to get through this round.
Right hook to the body from Sijohn. Did not fully land. The jab just off the mark. We saw the head movement of Lozano. Lozano to the mid-range jab to the body. Step in right hand from Lozano. Now heavy on the head and neck of Tyler Sijohn, Lozano. Hard to find the half tie plum. Jab from Sijohn. Full credit to Tyler Sijohn. 5 times he has pulled himself off of the canvas, still throwing here in the 5th and final round. Left hook off the mark from Lozano. Feint on the jab from Lozano. Right hand, rear right uppercut from Sijohn. Slight smear of blood under Lozano's left eye.
Once again, good attempt for Sijohn. I'm not sure if he has enough power to knock out Lozano. Lozano
with the left hand forward. 45 seconds remaining, 5th and final round.
So if you're Sijohn, you have to think, I have to land more than one punch. Combinations, big overhand rights, left hooks.
Sijohn switching back to southpaw. Lozano on the feint. Lozano trying to cut the ring. Final seconds now. In the clinch, Lozano very heavy on the neck. That will surely be ruled as a slip by Blake Bryson. Indeed it is. The bell at the end of the fight.
So those guys, they're tired for the last few rounds. They fought hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges at ringside scored the fight 50-40, 48-42, and 50-40 to the winner by unanimous decision, Eric El Travieso Lozano.
This is intriguing at 185 pounds. It's our feature fight of the night, and our tale of the tape is presented by Blackout Coffee for Joseph Creer versus Taylor Bowley.
Huge guys for this weight class. 6'4" to 6'5", only a 3-inch reach advantage for Taylor Bowley, but he still wants to utilize that and control the range.
And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Taylor Bowley told us, in this fight, I will fully show my willingness to make this an inside fight. The bell, round number 1. Silver, blue, and white trunks for the American Joseph Creer. Black and white trunks for the Canadian Taylor Bowley.
I mean, Creer talking about making this a chess match. That's what he does in his fights. You can tell how prepared he is. He comes in, he finds holes, and he exploits it.
True to their word, measured start from both fighters. To expect flowing heavily in both directions. Long jab from Taylor Bowley. Going back to right hand. Creer not fully committing to that jab. The fighter's still very much in the assessment process. Another 1-2 from Bowley. Creer on the outside. 2 to the body from Bowley, not there. Next jab. See the high elbow block from Taylor Bowley. 65 seconds remaining, round number 1.
I figure we'd see that straight left to the body from Creer. Hasn't thrown it yet.
On the long jab. There's the short right hand. Then the exit from Bowley to the inside. Now comes Joseph Creer on the turnout. Straight jab from Creer. Double jab.
I mean, Bowley, he just showed these very awkward, weird angles. He moves awkwardly.
Short left hand from southpaw now for Taylor Bowley.
Bowley doing a great job of every time Creer tries to step in, he's getting met with a punch.
Creer showing the head movement on the jab. Right there from Bowley, pulled it back mid-flight. There's the left hand getting through from Taylor Bowley.
You can see Creer having a lot of trouble dealing with the reach because Bowley is throwing a lot of punches, making it very difficult
Final seconds, round number 1. Right hand through from Creer just before the bell. Next up. Call him knuckle up from referee Andrew Glenn, round 2. Getting through from Bull. Will change from Creer. Seeing the creativity of the striking of Taylor Bull. Switch of stances and these angle of punches. Big left hand on the overhand left from Creer. That was creative and effective. Now from a wizard position, left hand to the knockdown.
He hit him once while he was on the ground. Did Creer. I think that's what they're saying. Yep.
Time called by referee Andrew Glenn.
I hope this isn't what stops this fight. He should have up to 5 minutes, hopefully, because he was badly hurt.
So right now, Glenn has ruled this as a knockdown and then an illegal punch by Creer to the grounded Bull. That does not negate the knockdown.
But he was clearly on the ground and you hit him. Okay, you good? All right, wait right here.
That's what he's explaining at this point. He did hit him once while he was on the ground. That's unfortunate because he hurt him. He landed a couple of good punches, and then as it went down.
A hard warning, count to knockdown. The resumption. Round number 2 back underway. Credit to Taylor Bull. He could have taken up to 5 minutes. He took less than 50 seconds.
Creer knows now he can get the knockdown if he just gets in and lands a good punch. Bull has got to be careful.
To the inside, back to the outside for Creer. Left hand from Bull. 120 remaining round 2. Step in left hand on the open chest and stance for Taylor Bull. Smear of blood across the face of Taylor Bull.
Good head movement by Creer.
Rear right hand partially blocked and still to the canvas goes Taylor Bull.
Bull, very tough. He's smiling, he's gonna get up, but man, he might be hurt.
Andrew Glenn talking to Taylor Bull. The assessment, right back to it from Glenn.
Let's see if Creer tries to end the night.
Right back to it from Joseph Creer. Creer, cool as you like on this step in left hand. 35 seconds remaining round 2. Overhand left.
Oh no, that's
To
all
the
she wrote.
canvas. That is the fight. Game, set, match. Joseph Creer.
I mean, what a crazy ending. Look at Bull, he stands up and puts his hands in the air.
Bull slumped to the canvas, but it was not ruled a knockdown. It was the end of the fight. Our crafted replay presented by Forge.
That right hook landed clean, knocked Bull back. And here, big overhand left. And then some body shots, and as he let go, he just slumped to Taylor Bull. He was hurt from that overhand left and the body shot.
Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 47 seconds, round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Joseph, the Dark Knight Creer.
Evening time in the featherweight division. Nathan Rivera versus Tommy Strydom. Our tale of the tape is presented by Amnesia Vodka.
And a significant 4-inch height and reach advantage for Rivera. He does a great job of controlling the range. He needs to do so against Strydom.
And our referee in charge of the action, Blake Grice.
Nathan Rivera told us, I expect Tommy Strydom to come forward off of his hooks. I have to get under and outside of those hooks. Round number 1, black trunks for the American, Nathan Rivera. White black trunks for the South African, Tommy Strydom.
And this is where Rivera's been so good, that long, fast, hard jab. Hard to tell where it's coming from.
Fast jab from Rivera, listed at 5'11" to the 5'6" of Strydom.
Stay sharp, stay sharp.
From Strydom, feint from Rivera, pawing with the jab, fast jab, 1-2.
So good with that. He's so long and uses that reach well, especially when he goes to the body with that straight right.
Strydom looking for the entry. Hook jab from Nathan Rivera, right to the body.
That's one of his best punches. I like to see him throw that early and often.
See the foot feint. Tommy Strydom resetting. There's the jab from Rivera. The feint in the right hand. Strydom to the inside. This is now where Tommy Strydom wants to be, short left hand. Separation from Blake Grice.
Great job in that situation, Rivera. That's where Strydom wants to be. He didn't let him have it. Smothered.
Step in left hand. Heavy pressure to the inside. The elevation from Rivera, and then he's to the canvas. Ruled the slip correctly so. From Blake Grice. Big right hand, left hand. Strong sequence from Rivera. Strydom showing the upper body movement. Making two on the step and heavy on the underhook goes Nathan Rivera.
Not only that, but that long reach, that long step, and he makes that reach even more exasperated when he steps in with that long two.
Just saw an effective short right hand from Tommy Strydom in the last sequence. 30 seconds remaining, round number 1. This is our co-main, and this is massive. Huge implications for these two featherweights and across the 145-pound division of BKFC. 4-0 Nathan Rivera, 4-1 Tommy Strydom. Late here in round number 1. Fake from Strydom. Strydom to the inside again. On the turn, short right hand from Rivera. Now the defensive clinch. Baseball back grip gets the separation from Blake Grice. The bell, we move to round 2. So the sporting touch of hands. Two first-class fighters, first-class people. No animosity, but all intensity here in our co-main. Leading to the clinch.
Keep it clean, boys. Knuckle up. Okay, we're ready.
Soft warning by Blake Grice to both Rivera and Strydom. Clean exits out of the clinch when he says to break. Hard entry from Strydom to the inside. Short left hand. Smothering chest to chest now from Rivera.
Knuckle up.
Step in again to the guillotine position. Strydom lowering his head. 1-2, big right hand from Rivera. Chris, we're seeing really fast jabs thus far from Nathan Rivera.
Not only that, but that good right hand, good uppercut right there.
Short left uppercut from Rivera. Strydom again to the inside. Driving pressure from Rivera.
Watch the back of the head in the clinch. Don't do it again.
Grice telling Strydom, watch the punches to the back of Rivera's head in the clinch. Exactly this type of situation.
Rivera doing a great job using inside positioning to make sure Strydom cannot go to the body. I mean, Rivera just all over his opponent, waiting for the right time.
45 seconds remaining, round number 2. Rivera to the inside. Strydom with his back against the ropes. Blake Grice keeping this fight moving.
Strydom trying to make this a dirty, rugged fight, but it's tough.
A huge 2 again, flowing off of the jab for Rivera. Good duck under the level change from Strydom into the canvas. Takes the right hand, and that is ruled as a knockdown by Blake Grice. Up at 8 is the South African Tommy Strydom. He level changed and took the right hand from Rivera.
I'm telling you, when Rivera steps in with that right, it's difficult to deal with.
Sweeping left hook from Strydom off the canvas. Right hand again, now the turn. Good turn. Left hand from Nathan Rivera.
Listen for the clean break. Listen.
That was a beautiful turn by Rivera. He turned Strydom and then threw a combination. Strydom still hurt.
We are through 2 rounds. Both Nathan Rivera, Tommy Strydom, excellent in our fighter meetings always. These are 2 really intelligent fighters. Strydom in his assessment in our fighter meeting with Nathan Rivera said, I believe that Rivera will be measured early and he will become more aggressive as this fight progresses. We have now progressed, Chris, to round number 3.
Watch your fingers towards his eyes. Thank you.
I want to see if Rivera throws that right hand to the body again.
Sweeping left hook again. That punch has been there for Strydom. Duck under from Rivera.
Rivera's showing a good chin, taking a hard punch as well.
Left hand again on the entry from Strydom. Now on the turn and to the canvas goes Tommy Strydom.
I thought they were going to call this fight. Strydom, I think he's done. I think his jaw's hurt. Nope, he's not getting up.
The count of 10. Nathan Rivera now 5-0 in BKFC.
What a victory against a guy who had fought for the title. And Tommy Strydom, always tough and nails, went the distance. And I'm not sure what other fight you would make for Rivera. Oh, good right hand. I mean, Strydom just tough as nails, but he got hit with that hard right hand. Ooh, look, it just turned his chin, and he's hurt. Didn't go down, but man, it took a minute, and he walked away and said, you know what? Something's wrong. Just a good little counter right hand. Oh, right on the chin. Like I said, being tough as nails, he didn't go down. He took a step back and said, oh, something's not working right. I got to take a knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Blake Rice, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 34 seconds into round number 3. For your winner, by TKO and still undefeated, Nathan the Reaper Rivera.
The numbers presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink in the Cruiserweight division. Esteban Rodriguez versus Zac Cavender.
So another one of these fights, absolutely huge these guys are for this weight class. 6'4" to 6'5", both 81-inch reach. That's huge. Very similar though from the tail of the tape.
Zac Cavender told us, I have to continually control the pace and the direction of this fight.
Well, you know Mohawk's coming right from the entrance.
Round number 1, fast off of scratch, Esteban Rodriguez. He's in the black and red trunks. Black trunks for Zac Cavender. Down goes Zac Cavender. It was the left hand and the right hand.
They're both cut. They're both bleeding, Sean. These guys, exactly what I thought they'd do. Let's see if Cavender can go.
Right back to it. Right back to the inside with ferocity.
Rodriguez
with the counter left hand from Zac Cavender. Rodriguez to the body, swing and a miss. Cavender resetting, throwing big off of the canvas. Rodriguez to the inside. There's the jab from Cavender. 1-2 from Zac Cavender. Double right hand from Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the overhook right hand. Heavy to the inside. These two men incapable of a boring fight.
This is exactly what Mohawk wants.
Knockdown number 2.
Cavender looks done, Sean. He's not getting up. Look at him. He's beat. He's done. Rodriguez did it again.
The count extended.
Rodriguez is an animal. He just overwhelms you.
Now the count of 10. Victory for Esteban Rodriguez.
That is exactly what you get, what you expect from Rodriguez. He's gonna come, he's gonna throw a lot of punches, he's gonna get in your face, he's gonna eat shots, and he's gonna overcome.
That allowed Andrew Glenn to break off his count, send Rodriguez back. It did not matter. Call it 12, 13 seconds. The count, the win for Rodriguez.
Right from the beginning, Rodriguez came and just threw hard shots the entire time until he landed some hard ones. Cavender was up, he kept fighting, he did well. But let's look at this. Just coming forward, I'm not giving you an inch. I don't care. Both. Oh, that was a beautiful combination. I mean, great punches landed by Cavender, but I mean, Rodriguez, no quit in him, not getting deterred at all.
Oh, yeah.
And Dave Feldman loving this fight. This is exactly what he wanted, exactly what he got. And this Rodriguez throwing hard, landing, body shots, anything that's open, he's landing. Use that clinch. Oh, a couple good right hands. It landed.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event comes to an end with our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn, reaching the count of 10 at 1 minute 10 seconds, round number 1. For your winner, by KO, Michigan's biggest Mohawk, Esteban